A Geonosian fusion core is currently powering the Droid Factory on Geonosis. The clone trooper army is launching a full-scale invasion to try and wipe out that fusion core and stop the production of battle droids. Naturally, the droids have prepared for this. They have thousands of B-1s on the battlefield, AAT tanks, and even a super tank defending the factory. Clone army will have to fight hard through trenches, bunkers, bridge defenses, and finally, the factory walls. Can the clone trooper army, being led by Ahsoka Tano, Anakin Skywalker, Captain Rex, and Commander Gree, take over the defenses? Or will they fail, and the droids continue to produce more and more of their army until the clones can no longer field enough soldiers to take out the Geonosis defenses? If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more of this in the future. Either way, let's get right on into this video, baby. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here on this full-scale invasion of Geonosis. It will be a little bit laggy for the start because there are so many units on this battlefield, and as you can see, a cataclysmic start for the clone trooper army. Their ATRTs in the front line getting roasted by incoming battle droid fire. Luckily, they've got ATTEs behind them, able to provide some cover and fire. Hopefully that's helping, although I don't really think it is, because most of the ATRTs are completely dead. They've either been decrewed or, like this one right here, exploded into oblivion. These poor recon clone troopers. Whoever thought of the design for an ATRT was cruel and unusual, because it has 0 pieces of cover to protect the driver, essentially. I mean, these guys got absolutely rotisserie chickened in the first minute of this battle. Further back here, the droids are fielding plenty of free-roaming battle droids. A lot of them are getting butchered early on by the clone trooper incoming fire. I think partially due to those ATTEs. Their ball turrets on the front are just so devastating. They one-shot any unit, so a lot of these droids, I think, are falling due to that. We've got a few of the ATs now getting popped, as you can see as well, so early droid defenses not doing too hot in terms of survivability, but I think they've had a big impact on the battlefield thus far already, just due to the fact that they have gotten a crazy amount of kills on ATRTs, as well as a lot of clone troopers in the back here have suffered horrible fates on this here battlefield. We do have clone AV cannons in the back lines here that should be firing away. There's also these side tunnels over here with some droids and Geonosians alive as well. Although they're not really firing yet, so I'm not totally sure what they're doing. There's also these bunkers here. Let's see if we can't zoom in on this. Yeah, there we go. We've got Geonosian bunkers off on the sides here, and these guys are going to be hard to hit. This is a very narrow slot for the clones to fire through to actually kill these guys, and not to mention, Geonosian weapons are extremely powerful. They're not only good as anti-infantry, they can also take out tanks pretty well too. So yeah, these guys are going to be a fighting force if they stay alive for a long period of time. Now, this map was made by the one, the only, Rollum. You guys know him as a frequent on the channel because he makes some of the greatest Star Wars Galaxy at War mod maps ever, and they only get better and better as he makes more of them, so huge shout out to Rollum for just doing an awesome thing for the community in making so much content for us, and this map is no exception. It's dope. I really like it, and he has a whole Geonosian series of maps. We've done one of them previously, the ambush map, which was really fun. We did that a few weeks ago, and this is a different one. He's also got the landing on Point Rain map, which I have thought about doing, but I had just done it like a month or two ago on my own. I built my own map for it, so maybe we'll wait a while before doing that battle again, because, you know, it would be kind of doing the same battle again pretty quickly after doing it. So, you know, there's that there too. But yeah, Rollum makes awesome maps. This one is no exception. Over here, the droids have lost so many AATs. Their infantry, who is on free move mode, they have stopped in their tracks. They are no longer pushing forward. They are probably pretty freaked out by what's happening up ahead, so any type of gusto that they had previously is probably squashed. What's going on the left over here? Yeah, we've got a number of clones, and it looks like they're trying to approach the backside of this bunker here, but they are getting shot up by some Geonosians and droids across the way over this way too, so it probably won't be too difficult to take these guys out. They do have an E-Web turret, but beyond that, it's not a horrible droid defense. Oh, super tank volleying out against the clone trooper infantry there. I'm surprised the clones haven't taken out that super tank yet. Lucky for them, a few of those shots went very, very wide, but a number of them also completely obliterated some clone troopers. These guys, they are engulfed in fire currently. Got some of the 41st Elite Corps out here, as well as some Shinies and 501st Legion clone troopers. Quite a number of different variety of troopers on this battlefield, which is pretty fun to see, I will say. But yeah, that is a horrific sight to behold if you are a clone trooper. That is real rough right there. Ahsoka Tano in the front lines. Beautiful, well done, Ahsoka. Staying alive. I don't know where Anakin's at the moment. UTMT goes up and actually kapooyas that super tank to death, so that thing is down for the count. There's Anakin over this way. Good job, Anakin. I don't know where Rexy Poo or Commander Gree are off to now. They might still be alive. They do have hero health, so they're not going to die as easily. Oh, there's Commander Gree right there. Nice. But, you know, a super tank shot could easily kill them. So I don't know. Maybe Rex is dead, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, there he is right there. We've spotted him. Rex is still alive. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. If only Luminara Unduli was in the mod, and we would have a whole bunch of fun. But sadly, she is not. Either way, the clones just sort of approaching the bridge right now. Things are pretty slow as they're playing cleanup on the opposite side of the bridge. Let's go ahead and time-lapse as the clone trooper infantry and tanks get forward towards the bridge here. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the clone army is still coming forward. There is a UTMT on the bridge right now dealing with pretty much all of the droid infantry. The droids do have more AATs back here, as well as infantry and stuff like that that could deal with that UTMT. But at the moment, they're out of range, so this thing is just having like free fire on these guys. Oh no, wait! Was that the AAT firing? Maybe they aren't out of range. Interesting. Okay, but either way, this thing is still just having a free-for-all on some of the droid infantry up here, just absolutely crushing them. When we go into normal speed, I don't think it'll be too laggy going forward from now on, which is excellent. The clone infantry is still very great in size, despite taking some severe losses at the very start of the battle here. But they're still going to have enough troopers to come forward and deal some damage to the droids. Okay. UTMT does end up going down right there. There is UTATs and UTMTs in the mod. I believe that was the UTMT and not the UTAT. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what I spawned in, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I am wrong, but they are two different vehicles. They just look exactly the same with minor stat differences. Either way, we do have a droid sniper over here rallying off some fire. Those E5 sniper rifles, by the way, extremely deadly. I would not put it past this droid to be able to get some serious kills. Clones have wiped out this bunker area. It looks like they did take some actually pretty bad losses in doing so, so rip to those clones over there. They've also taken over this E-Web turret. Less losses over here from doing that, but still some. So droids have whittled down the clones a good bit. They've taken over the two bunkers, so now it is really up to them to take over the bridge now. And so they are doing a full-scale assault. You can see Captain Rex actually up there leading the charge. Attaboy, Rex. That's that gumption that we like to see from the boys in blue, the 501st, baby! And Geonosis cannons firing into them, plenty of droid fire coming at them as well. So, yeah, pretty all-out warfare going on right now. Defenses for the droids are fairly slim here, I will say. They have a few different trenches and bunkers with which to fire at the clones. However, this is not a very well-defended bridge. It's not a bridge you would want to defend super well because you have all of these different angles that you can fire from into the bridge area. So it's not a good choke point bridge in the slightest, and it's not very long either, so it doesn't really act as a good bridge defense anyway. So droids, being a little bit intelligent here, have minimally defended this area of the battlefield, but rather gone ahead and put the majority of their remaining defenses in the factory itself, which is going to be an area where clone vehicles are not going to be able to enter, and the clone troopers are going to have to go choke point to annihilate. So I think that is a very wise choice from the droids to not put too many soldiers on the bridge defenses themselves. Although, that being said, AAT shots are wiping out a large number of clone troopers on the bridge, and we've also got pretty decent droid fire going onto the bridge as well. Yeah, I mean, the droids are certainly not giving up or anything like that. They're not going down without a fight on the bridge. You know, certainly some good fire coming out and stuff like that, but again, not the main focal point of the droid defense from here on out. Lots of fire going into those droid bunkers up ahead. AAT getting popped. That leaves one last AAT on the battlefield. I think an ATT took that out, or the TXs? Must have been a TX, yeah, because the ATTEs are being derpy over here. I don't know what they're doing. They're in their own little world right now. We still have some droids on the exterior over here. These droids over this way getting battered by tons of clone trooper fire. TX-130T coming out to play here as well. And then we do have more droids over this way as well. So, droids, once again, certainly not out of this thing just yet in the bridge defense, but very, very light defenses. I don't think they'll be up to too much trouble here. I think this AAT could potentially get some serious kills if it kills the TX here first. If the TX kills it, I think the droids are actually going to be in a little bit of trouble. But if this thing can eliminate the TXs, it'll be okay. And it does not. It gets taken out by the TXs right there. This one is flaming, though. See, the AAT could have easily started to shell the clones over this way, getting a multitude of kills by doing so. But sadly, it did go down before it would be able to do that. So that did not end super well for the droids right there, and the clones continue to systematically eliminate the last remaining droids over here. I think the droids still do stand a very good chance at winning this thing overall with all of their troopers inside of the factory here, where again, TXs might be able to get into this area, but they're not going to be able to go down these factory hallways and stuff like that. So I think this is where we'll really see if the clones are going to be able to win this thing or the droids can clutch it up. But so far, the clones have played a very good battle here and have managed to do a lot of devastating things to the battle droid army and the Geonosian army as well. Clones getting right up front and center against these droids over this way. A couple of them getting gunned down. Nothing too crazy, though. I don't actually see why the clones aren't able to eliminate these guys super quickly. They've got troopers across the way here. They've got troopers right up against here as well. It seems like this should have been an easier portion of the battle for the clones to go through, but they are really lollygagging and not getting the kills on these guys as they need to. We do have the hangar bay area for the droid factory lighting up in some fire here. Droids starting to pepper, just a little bit of pepper, some of the clone troopers across the way with some pretty nice fire. They gotten a kill or two over here, not too bad, but the clone troopers, they have a large expanse where they can spread out, limit the amount of incoming fire hitting their troopers individually. They got Commander Gree with them up here, so they've got a hero unit with them, boosting morale. This is going to be a very solid hangar bay assault here, I think, for the clone trooper army, and that's already being shown by just the amount of fire going out from the clones and the limited amount of fire coming in from the battle droid army. Did these Geonosians die, by the way? Yes, they did. Looks like they got another clone kill, so that's not too bad. And these droids over here ended up dying as well. So it truly is just the interior of the fortifications now. that the clones have to deal with, but again, probably the most difficult portion of the battle given the choke points that will be going on within this portion of the defense. The droids here actually getting some decent kills across the way over there. What was that explosion? What caused that? I've never seen an explosion like that before in the Galaxy at War mod. What was that? Was there... Oh, I think those were explosive barrels. I don't think I've ever seen explosive barrels like that go off in Men of War before. Okay, that was insane. Alright, well, that's one way to quickly take out some droids right there. I guess it is a droid factory, so there's bound to be some serious explosive power behind some of the materials they use to build the battle droids, ammunition, etc., etc. So, yeah, droids might need to watch out for that. That was a pretty devastating explosion right there. The clones are fully into the hangar bay area now. Again, this area, not the area I'm worried about for the clone troopers. It's going to be these side passages where I think the droids and Geonosians are going to be able to start to get a lot of kills against these clone troopers potentially, and the clones might start taking some serious L's here. Geonosian right here, trying to hold the corner. That's the one thing about these Geonosian blasters. They are so inaccurate. There's Commander Gree right there, front-lining it, takes out a Geonosian, and then ends up getting killed himself. Gree had a really good career on this battlefield, but sadly, at the end of the day, does end up going down. As you can see, man, Geonosian cannons, when they hit hard and they get those kills, but they have the worst aim ever. They go sporadically in all different directions, making it really, really hard for them to actually kill clone troopers with them. But again, once they get those hits, it sends the clones flying backwards in almost like a mini explosion or something like that. Number of shiny troopers going down over here, some 41st Elite Corps troopers joining in the fight as well, trying to get some shots off, but there's just so much incoming Geonosian fire right now. Oh, double kill from one of the Geonosian blasters over there, and we've got like cross-section killing going on from both ends of the battlefield. Geonosians firing away at the oncoming clone troopers, resulting in them getting caught in crossfire from both different directions here. And look at that. Oh, the battlefield goes quiet for a second. It's always so spooky when that happens. That just means that a ton of soldiers have died for either side of the battle. We've got dead 501st troopers over here, dead Commander Gree. I don't know where Rex is at the moment. Comment down below if you've spotted him recently. I think he's probably still alive. There he is. He's right there. There he is with his DC-17, the iconic Rex blaster. This side is probably the weaker one with the fusion core over here currently. I think these Geonosians are doing a little bit better, but the clones are going a little bit harder on this direction over this way. That clone got absolutely beat the crap out of him. Terrible spot to stop and heal, by the way, 501st clone. That was stupid. And those guys get absolutely annihilated by incoming Geonosian fire right there. Ooh, there are more of these explosive barrels back this way. That could be really bad for the Geonosians, potentially. But the clones are starting to whittle down some of the Geonosian and droid forces over this way, and making a little bit more progress down the hallway. Again, they've taken some extreme losses. Still got a lot of troopers up here. They still got a lot of troopers back this way, including Anakin. Anakin and Ahsoka have been very absent during this battle. There's Ahsoka over there. And they've got forces back here, too. So they are far from out of this thing just yet. But, you know, they've got solid soldiers to actually get this thing done if they can. But yeah, I mean, these corridors here are going to be brutal. I mean, look at this. That is going to be devastating to try and take over. This direction, too. Only one clone trooper has gone through this door yet, but that is going to be a death trap. There's another explosive barrel right there. And then the fusion core area, too, has a lot of droids standing left alive. It's going to be tough, to say the very least. Clone troopers over here still having to deal with a ton of incoming Geonosian fire, but the clones are actually getting a few cheeky little shots off here and there, which is not too bad. Hey man, just hit those explosive barrels again. I'm telling you, that's not a bad idea. It really worked for you the last time around. Oh, that man got obliterated. Yoinks! That man got absolutely obliterated. They're not really attacking this way too much right now. They seem to be fixating on these Geonosians over here. Which they've killed a number of them, so not too bad. We could actually check out some of the kills. This guy's got no kills. This guy's got 2 kills. This guy's got 6 kills. This guy's got 1 kill. This guy's got 1 kill as well. This guy's got 1 kill. This guy's got no kills. All right. So I think kind of these guys had most of the kills because there is a lot more dead clones than those numbers. So yeah. But still, you know, pretty decent kills for a few of these guys right here so far. Not too shabby at all. No, sir. All right, why don't we go ahead and time-lapse here for a little bit as these Geonosians fire out off of the Geonosis Factory, because we are just going to have a little bit of a grind fest here, I think, for a little bit until these guys die. Alright, clone troopers I'm noticing are doing a massive push forward now. So, there's still a few droids left alive over that way, but they've basically pushed through this way pretty heartily. Yeah, and now they're going after some of the remaining droids and Geonosians over here. This direction still alive, so they haven't killed those guys yet. They haven't really launched much of an assault over here either. There's still plenty of droids over here. Useless grenade, but I like the gusto. Not too bad. I think they are going to fixate their powers over this way, and Rex is going to lead the charge down here. I think that's a really bad idea, Rex, but it is what it is. There is a flank route they could take over this way too, though, so that could be interesting. Oh! Actually, a few more clones going down the middle passage right there. Not amounting to much, though. Let's see. Yeah, the clones, they've taken some serious losses during that time lapse. Yeah, more going down over here. That's a disaster. See, the thing is, the clones can grenade over the top of the wall, but so can the droids. So that could really impact either side there. Rex is still alive over this way. Yep, there's the grenade right there. Run, run, run! That's not going to affect anyone, I don't think. Good stuff right there. Another clone going down. Rex getting shot in the back a little bit. Yep. There's the grenade right towards Rex. Oh, and Rex goes down anyway, and then the grenade takes out another clone trooper right there. Not too bad, but yes, the flank is happening over this way. What? Oh, we got mountain climbing clone troopers. Oh, look at this. Yeah, all those clones are gonna probably mountain climb a good bit. I kind of don't want them to do that, though, because it kind of ruins the battle a little bit. So let's just shift them this way, so they don't mountain climb as much. At least less of them will, because that kind of sucks. Okay, less mountain climbing clones over there now. Clone troopers trying to come through the middle yet again. A number of them getting blasted down. Grenades would be absolutely devastating right there. It doesn't seem to be happening too much right now, though. Yeah, you could get a lot of clone trooper kills if you just lobbed a couple of those puppies in there. And there's one right there. Nice. Droid does go down, but oh, useless grenades. Sad. Oh! Big clone push down this way. Wow, actually getting some results too. Look at that. This clone is chilling right next to a droid. They're hanging out. Oh my god. Kill the... Blow up the explosive barrels. Kill a ton of clones with that, man. That would be pretty smart. Ahsoka's over here. Anakin's over here too. That could be bad. That could be really, really tough. Again, Jedi are more easily killed by explosions than anything else. That is the way you want to kill them. And here comes Ahsoka right now, coming through, and here comes Anakin as well. And clones pushing with them. Okay, huge clone push right now. Huge clone trooper push. This is going to be devastating for the droids. Droids over here still getting decent kills. But this big push is a yikes indeed. We got plenty of Geonosians and droids over here firing at Anakin and Ahsoka right now. I'm telling you, use explosions. Use explosives, boys. Use explosives. Okay, we got one grenade out there. Does knock him down, but not going to get the kill. Wow. Well, the clones are now just completely obliterating droid defenses. It's not even really due to the Jedi. They just all pushed at the same time, resulting in mass killings. Yeah, pretty devastating. Ooh! Alright, the main conference room area is down. We've still got some more droids and Geonosians over this way, fighting tooth and nail. Still getting some good shots off. They're going down. Is the fusion core area still alive? Yes, it is. We still got more droids over this way. Clones did wipe out these sections here, but these droids here are still alive and kicking. Could continue to get some serious kills, but the clones are just kind of pushing in now, in mass everywhere. Yeah, they're massively pushing in. They are now no longer trickling in at all. They are pushing in with all their might and making things happen for themselves, resulting in the droid defenses crumbling before them. Not bad. Well done, boys. Good kills from the droids here and here, but inevitably the clones just sort of muscled their way through. That is the best way to do it, after all. We've got, yeah, like 5 droids left alive here. Let me go ahead and we'll squeeze them into the best possible areas. I think that is probably the best area for them. And then have this droid stay here to angle that way. And these 4 can fire up this way. Just sort of optimizing the droid defense here as best I can for them. Alright, 2 clones down. Many to go. Many to go. Let's see what happens. I think this could be a problem, though. The flank over this way could be a major problem. They're still getting more kills, but honestly, the clones are getting shots off on them. And they're coming in mass. Yep, that's the problem. That's it right there. And they're coming in the flank over this way. Oh, this is going to be rough. DC-15X sniper on the flank. Double kill, triple kill, quadruple kill. And the droids lose the factory. No, wait. There's still one last Geonosian over this way. Hold on. Let's... Oh, whoopsie. Let's go ahead and... Can we blow this up? Wait. Nope. How did they blow these up before? Maybe they needed to use grenades. Geonosians don't have grenades, though, so... It's gonna be a problem. Can we... Okay, no. We cannot commit not alive. Ah! Okay, Geonosians suck at Ramboing because of their aim. My goodness. My goodness. Either way, the clones take a massive victory here, securing the entire battlefield against huge droid numbers, but it did take a full-scale invasion to make it happen. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.